The Toronto Basketball Academy was one of the top seeds heading into last season's NPA Championship tournament. In the second round, they matched up with Canada Top Flight Academy, a team that they had beat by double digits earlier in the season.
We were very confident going into the game. We had a great season, and I remember that game like it's like yesterday.
Halftime, everything was looking good. Even third quarter, the game might have got a little bit closer, but we thought, we were still gonna win.
And we had a lead going into the fourth, and then we just let it slip through our hands.
We did everything right, but we just lost in one area. We didn't make enough free throws. We were atrocious, 6 for 31 from the free throw line.
It was like a shock, everyone was like, we're done.
Everybody around me, all the kids that I was coaching were crying and everything, and I'm just like, how do you deal with this, right? All I had was a hug that day. I didn't have anything else. I try to be strong, but meantime, those hugs were making me feel better.
We viewed it as the last time we were all going to be together. We had everyone going their different ways. If it's CIS, D1, JUCO, we felt that we let each other down.
Losing all-star point guard Cordell Vera to the NCAA ranks left a big void at the point guard position for TBA. In stepped Marcus Masters, who was familiar with the team's style and their personnel.
I knew TBA was a good program from watching them on the live stream for the NPA last year, and there were some players leaving, so I thought it would fit well. And I have guys around me that can score, such as Patrick, Tarek, Amir.
I've never had a chance to coach, a kid like Marcus. He comes with unparalleled poise. He's got like this swagger about him that he's not backing down from anyone. Fits very well with our underdog mindset, underdog mentality.
Now TBA is back on the road to the national championships, but this time, their returning players will need to rely on their previous experience to help bring them to new heights.
We have some players this year that needs to step up and become leaders and help out the new guys that arrived this year. Once they come in, they already know how the vibe is, the culture, and we just all click together because our goal is definitely to win the NPA championship. Feel what we didn't feel last year.
There's no questions about it, we have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure.
I was thinking about it all off season. All I want this year is just to win the NPA.
Well, Central Tech, it's the historic look, that castle feel. It's a gauntlet. You walk past and you just, whoa, you look up, and the reputation that comes with it, it has that feel, it has that effect. Being in downtown Toronto, it is what it is. You're gonna get everything, right? So all the distractions are gonna happen, all the excitement's gonna be there, any little thing happens in school, it's newsworthy because you're a downtown school, right? So we have to get past all those distractions and focus in and dial in what we're supposed to do inside this gym. Do we play with a chip? We make it so.
We're a grit and grind team. We're underdogs. So we play even though we're up 20, we play like we're down 20.
We try to break the neck of the other teams. Once we have our foot on the gas, we try not to let go. If you're a hard worker, if you have nothing to lose, if you're gonna put it all on the line every night, then you could come play on Central Tech.
I'm praying that they take on my personality. I got a smile and I laugh and I joke outside of the game, but inside the game, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, and I'm fierce. And that's how we're developing right now.
Stop relying on what we did in the years past or the games past. It's now, yes?
And when we get to be that tenacious group, that loud group, that aggressive group, great things happen.
That style and structure is making Central Tech a destination basketball school for players like Matthew Daves, who joined the Blues for his senior season.
I knew the coaches and I knew how their style of training was, and I thought that I'd fit in here well. It just brings up a certain tone to how I'm doing everything. So every single rep is more important now. Being Filipino, it's a bit different. People look at me a different way when I'm playing. They're not going to see someone like me, like an Asian person, play the way that I play usually.
How do you play?
I'm in the air a long time, just to say that.
In Season 2 of the National Preparatory Association, Jeffers will look to his returning seniors to lead the team on and off the court, which also prepares them for the next level.
Me being the oldest, it puts a lot of responsibility on my back because coach, he tells me to always watch out for the guys, make sure everyone's good. Because after I leave here, coaches on other schools, like they look at like the kind of person you are off the court before on the court. Like they want to know what you could do in school. They want to know what you could do like in a group of people if you're going to be communicating. All my friends like back home, they really think I've changed a lot. Like, and they said it's for the better too. Coach
Jeffrey is an amazing guy. He taught me a lot because he's been coaching me since young. Been watching me play growing up, playing basketball at the community center, and like he just, he just been there for me. Changed me a lot because before I wasn't really doing the stuff that I need to do to go to the next level. Since I came here, I started getting the support, the help that I needed to succeed, school-wise and basketball-wise. He prepares me to be a man.
The good will follow the good, the bad will follow the bad. But if people see the good in you, they're gonna make sure and push you to that stream. Central Tech is labeled. It's no chance that I'm here trying to change that label, try to bring forward a better understanding of who it is and what the school is about.
History has been made in Canadian basketball.
One hand down, all over the defense. One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
The NPA on NorthPoleHoops.com. The National Championship Tournament continues. Central Tech tipping off against the Toronto Basketball Academy. Raheem Sullivan just named as a first-team NPA All-Star.
Well deserving. Lightning speed, gets it done from the three-point line.
Tariq Issa sends it out.
And this is another quarter-final game here. We just witnessed Notre Dame pull out a W. Jashawn Henry, 34 points.
Quiet.
15 rebounds.
Businesslike.
4 assists. You got anything for that?
Not from Ontario.
And he's not from Ontario, that's right. So anybody who's still not a believer in the rest of Canada, the entirety of this nation, wake up.
No. Should have had to come to Ontario to play prep basketball. Should not be able to stay at home and play high-level basketball.
And RNS, hats off to RNS for the game that they put in. They gave Notre Dame hell for 3 entire quarters.
That Riverhawks squad is not going to feel it right now. But that game today does so much for that squad moving forward, and that as a program, RNS. So impressive. Shaheem Malcolm, Kellen Tynes, both in foul trouble. Both didn't have games that they would really say was their best. Central Tech represented strong here. As we go left to right, you'll see pretty much all those fans in the middle there are all Central Tech Blues fans. 2 buses came in. TBA playing out of John Poliani. This really is a battle of Toronto right here. 2 teams that know each other very well, players that know each other very well. Amir Ogolazade trying to make his way into the paint. Ooh, got that off late. 24-second shot clock violation. As I look across and see London Basketball Academy, here's Raheem Sullivan. When announced that he was a first-team All-Star. Also had to editorialize the most electrifying player that we've probably had in the NPA when it comes to just pure speed, quickness, agility. Like, this kid can go end to end in the blink of an eye. And the growth, again, from last year to this year has been very impressive. Tarek Issa had a rebound in his hands and just fumbled it away.
Come on, JJ!
Pull up, no good. Matthew Daves. Foul on the floor. TBA obviously has size on the Central Tech squad, but they haven't been able to figure out how to use that in a winning formula against this team. They've played twice this year, losing both.
And I think when they play the speed game against Central Tech, that is not an area, that would not be considered a strength for them. That's in Central Tech's DNA.
The other way. Tarek Issa is slamming it down in transition.
Carlton's going to get a good one. He's headed to the Ravens as of next season.
DeAndre Reed. Matthew Daves punches it out. Sullivan into the lane. No good. Reed battling for it, loses it. TBA loves to get out and run. Couldn't capitalize there. Sullivan on the wing, gets it back. Loses it on his way up. Chad Vincent getting the start today, usually the sixth man for this team in place of Demba Timbo.
And Matthew Daves is really the only matchup that they can put on Tarek Issa, and it's working out in their favor. He's athletic enough that he can get up on that shot, and questionable call on that one.
Thing about the Blues, they can switch on and off without much of a drop-off. Guess that kind of works out that way when you have 10 seniors on your team.
And we were there for senior night. Actually, the exact same game.
Yep.
They played against TBA and they took them on home court.
Gotta say, the champs are here.
And look, they're walking in with the trophy in hand. Champs walking in right now, trophy in hand.
The champs are here, and that's what everyone's playing for. Tarek Issa is up for this game. Reed. Daves, no good. Reed gets tripped up down low, no call. Masters, kick out, Issa. Oh, Golazade can't get it to go. Vincent comes down with it. Almost has the pass picked up. That's a charge. Very interesting, considering this is just the second year or the second season in the MPA. Still some great storylines. Right here we're seeing TBA and Central Tech. And TBA, heartbreaking loss last year.
Yep.
Ended their national championship hopes.
They let that one slip.
And they, to a man, hold that close to them and dear to them heading into this national championship tournament. Big time three.
Tough shot by Kanku getting it to go.
One of the X factors on this team is Eugene Kanku.
No doubt.
Can really do a little bit of everything. And then in our next game, CTA and LBA, that is a rematch of the championship last year. Issa brings it down. Again, you see the TBA size advantage.
And this is, as a reminder, this is the second quarterfinal of 4. Some really good games still on the docket here.
Raheem Sullivan cooking. Can't finish. Oh, big time basket. Patrick Emilian. Emilian with the three-point play. This young man has come into his own this season, and really in the last 2 months, the scoring tear he's been on has been impressive to say the least. 10-4 TBA. Central Tech, the number 2 seed, taking on number 7. DeAndre Reed from range, no good.
Let that one off very quickly. Didn't have a lot of space to collect.
Jumping out on him. Cross-court pass. Chad Vincent. Foul called, can't finish. I think, again, we're seeing what we were talking about in the last game. We're seeing a team that had a first-round bye that's really trying to find its game legs in the first quarter. I mean, we're only midway through, but you know, this is not the Central Tech team. But at the same time, this kind of goes by the Central Tech game plan, doesn't it?
It does.
Fall behind early?
No, well, not necessarily game plan, but I mean, they are good at playing from behind.
The storyline, not game plan, the storyline that is Central Tech. Because the same thing happened in TBA at home, the senior game that we attended and streamed back on February 21st. I said to Jeffers, I'm like, that coach, Kevin Jeffers, I said, that just seems to be what you guys do. And he said, we can't keep doing that. It's going to come back to bite us like it did at Nationals last year. Reed, baseline. Such a key player for this squad is DeAndre Reed. So versatile. And here's Raheem Sullivan getting right up on Masters. Masters loses it. Reed looking for Sullivan. He's got Daves ahead of him. Matthew Daves.
Wow. He made that look very easy. That was a tough move.
If there's any time for Matthew Daves to start shocking people into what he can do above the rim, this is the time.
Yep.
Marcus Masters. He has that Kyle Lowry game about him when he's really going at that level. When he gets it going, he just has that Kyle Lowry bulldog style. But can also go through stretches where he just isn't quite there. Kanku, no good. Vincent. Oh, knocked knees with Raheem Sullivan. Sullivan. Central Tech Blues calling their first timeout. Down 6. 4 minutes, under 4 minutes to go here in the first. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Throws up an alley-oop! All elbow! Williams!
Are you a leader? Or an elite role player? North Pole Hoops wants to know, what's your story?
Rep by rep, you push yourself. Effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in. Why do you do it?
Shout out DJG. Not only a great DJ handle, he's been providing us beats throughout our national championship tournament.
I'm really feeling the Space Jam soundtrack. I grew up on that stuff, so I used to warm up to that. Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high. Hit 'em low, hit 'em low, hit 'em low.
Take it straight to the hole. Raheem Sullivan with the rock. 3:55 to go in the opening quarter. TBA jumping out to an early lead, exactly what they wanted to do. Raheem Sullivan from range. Cash money, Raheem Sullivan. Masters. Back to Calvin Coe. We're going back the other way. Calling out Michigan. That is the voice of legendary Toronto High School coach Kevin Jeffers. Out of the Roy Rana coaching tree, and from downtown, Khalid Ismail, one of the players who stepped up in the absence of Raheem Sullivan, who battled injuries this season. Marcus Masters with reckless abandon.
Ishmael had a 30-point game up in Ottawa, and every time that he checks in, he doesn't really need to get in a groove, doesn't need to warm up. He's ready for the moment. And right after making a three, he's already getting cussed out for the defense. That's the level of accountability on this Central Tech squad.
You want to talk about a level of accountability, you can talk about Kevin Jeffers sitting DeAndre Reed due to disciplinary reasons, resulting in the only loss on the record of Central Tech.
Wow.
That team would have went 12-0 and been the #1 seed if Kevin Jeffers put his morals aside. He did not do that.
I can appreciate that, man.
Oh, Raheem Sullivan. Again, a senior this season, putting it all on the line here in Nationals.
Really picked it up from a recruitment standpoint as well. He's got a lot of JUCOs on him now. He has to go junior college due to his course, his selection, but is definitely going to be a Division I talent when it's all said and done.
You know, we try not to have favorites in this league, but to a man, everybody in this gym likes watching Raheem Sullivan play. When he was injured earlier this season, I mean, everybody involved in the broadcast crew just, you know, everyone just kind of bowed their heads every time, you know, he's banged up, couldn't make it.
Just send him out again. Just send him out. That's I have no problem with that.
You know, you want to talk about high-level discipline for the Central Tech Blues. Won't even touch the ball off the missed free throw. Don't want to have a delay game warning. So the rest of CTA shows up. Wearing the red out of the nation's capital, the defending champs have handed over the national championship trophy. Raheem Sullivan to DeAndre Reed, Batman to Robin. That's what they do.
And we got a tight one, and it looks like it's going to be like this the whole way through.
Sullivan with the steal. Back the other way. He's got trailers. Keeps it himself. Raheem Sullivan is special. The Blues now have themselves a 1-point lead thanks to a 9-0 run. Stepping in. Eugene Cancu getting after it. Inbounds, Masters, Reed all over him.
See your way, see your way.
You got to be careful if you're coming at that ball with that type of closeout right in front of a referee.
Yeah, especially at midcourt. It's nice to challenge, put pressure on, but what damage is he going to do for you? Or sorry, do against you? point on the floor. Marcus Masters at the line. Gym filled up pretty quick.
That's that Central Tech crew coming in strong.
They travel well. Sullivan. Into the corner. No good. Tariq Ahmad on the floor for Central Tech as well right now. McCoy takes it hard. No good. Ishmael. Head to Hamad. Ooh, nice take, but no finish from Naz Roberts, the guy who can electrify the crowd himself.
He's a slinky one. Outstanding reach on this kid. Great help side defender, above the rim finisher.
Great ball movement leading to a trifecta that is no good. Sullivan has played this entire first quarter. No signs of slowing down.
Great feed, man.
Ishmael from range, no. Offensive rebound, Rashawn Chambers. Tariq Issa. Tariq Issa defensively is on another level. Masters through, you see the Kyle Lowry in him?
I do, because he's got good, like, it's upper body strength, yep. Right? He uses that upper body to take contact.
TBA back up 3. Ooh. 3, no good. No offensive rebound to be had. McCoy ahead to Vincent.
And I don't think TBA has beat Central Tech this season yet. But if they do, this would not, oh man, this would absolutely shatter the hearts of the Blues.
Six-point lead for TBA through 10. This is what the Blues face on a regular basis. They're TBA up 6. Stay with us. We'll be back. Second quarter coming up next.
Keep it going. Keep the intensity high.
Get your feet square. Get your feet square.
Take it home, write it down, grab a homie, and work on it. Work on it, master it.
AJ Lawson, go! He gets it to go! Wow. Pick it up, Jalen.
Oh my God!
Top 10, top 10.
Two-way players are the best players. Understand that. Two-way players are the best players.
Here's Sabri Phillip, two-hand jam!
Let's go, boy!
It doesn't matter from what city you're from, how tall you are, what school, what club you represent. Game speaks. There's no politics here.
Is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one-hand jam!
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email mdotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
Tell me, is it something that I've done again? Say what?
That is the Central Tech Blues. This is the Central Tech Blues, and they're down 6 to TBA. Taking a listen at the end of first quarter timeout, or I guess huddle. What I can take away from that is Kevin Jeffers wants his team to wake up.
Yeah, you heard that. It was pretty loud. I think the whole gym heard it.
Also want to shout out Central Tech Blues alum and NPA alum, Evan Shadkami in the gym.
That's my boy. He recently actually was awarded all rookie team.
Yep.
That boy's a soldier.
Putting in work for the U of T. Also in attendance here, scouting the next crop. What parity in this league that we can have the defending champs up in the stands right now as the number 3 seed. Which goes to show the strength and parity in the National Preparatory Association. Vincent hits a second, leads up to 9. I believe in that senior game, it was a 10-point lead for TBA at the break.
And they came out strong at the start of the second half, the Blues did.
Don't want to leave it that late this time.
Great elevation on Matthew Daves, man. He's just picking up his dribble a little bit too early before getting closer to the paint.
Kulazade. Yeah, that's a charge. Emelian came up with a bit of a limp there. Caleb McKinnon, one of those seniors we talked about. Eugene Kanku. Sorry.
Way to protect it on the way.
Take another basket in the bump for Kanku.
You see how he wrapped it in?
Yep.
Right after the first step, makes it very difficult. The defender is forced to reach in those situations, and if he wants to play that risky, well, most of the time, you're going to get the and one.
Who's the first point guard you remember seeing with that, you know, that almost running back kind of wrap when they take it to the hole?
Like professionally?
Yeah.
Probably Jay Will.
Yeah. I think like Stephon Marbury is what I really feel.
Yeah, Marbury as well.
Yeah. Oh, skying, and Daves meets him at the rim. That's what you want to see out of Matthew Daves. I'd like to see just a little bit more, not even aggression, just conviction.
Good hands by Kanku, getting his hands on the ball, but might have got some body.
Really hard for these guys. They play at such an intense level to dial it back a notch on those 50-50 balls. We see the 7-footer out of Senegal for the first time, Demba Timbo. Number 18 in the dark blue. Emelian. Good, gets it back. Stolen right away. Sean Chambers. Ooh, Kanku looking for the stick back. Dave swings it. McKinnon is pure, and the Central Tech Blues cheering squad in full effect. Leads down to 4. Little full court press. Emelian, no good. Oh, Chad Vincent.
Man, he's got great body control once he gets up in the air like that.
This is like a home game for the Blues. All we need to do is bring the walls in about 20 feet on each side, and it would be a home game for the Blues.
Same colors almost.
Yep. But these fans are making it feel like it does there at the corner of Bathurst and Harbour in downtown Toronto. They travel well. Vincent has been much more involved in this game. That's a travel.
One step too many.
McKinnon, big time 3 last time down the floor. Daves gets cut off. Nice ball movement. Sullivan finds himself open, but is well short. McCoy down low to Issa, who's done his damage defensively so far in this game. Ooh, big time put back, Chad Vincent. McKinnon has been a calming influence since he got into the game. It's allowing Sullivan to play off the ball. Dave's corner, pull-up jumper. See, that's nice. A kid like that should never be short the way he can elevate on the jumper.
There's Chad Vincent again. Ooh, man, just good feel around the rim.
Yeah. Dave's just mistimed the jump. Wanted to meet him at the rim. Leads back up to 6. Matthew Daves has already had more of an impact in this game than any of our other streams that he's been involved in this season.
And that athleticism he uses is just, it affects the game in so many ways. Defensive side, he's able to elevate, block shots, help. On the offense, he gets them a lot of second chance opportunities.
Timeout. Timeout by Coach Adil Saibzada. His team's still up 4. We got a good one going on. Tell your friends. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Looking to beat the buzzer. Stick back jab, Jacoby Neath.
Hey! Let's go, man. Good pick, boy.
Transition, Shaheem Malcolm. Oh, someone checked that ball for a bruise. With the steal. Blowing past everybody, AJ Lawson.
Let's go, bro.
In transition, throwing it down. Off the backboard, Jashawn Henry. Shaheem Malcolm letting everybody know the Riverhawks have taken flight. Back live. The Battle of Toronto in the quarterfinals. Toronto Basketball Academy, Central Tech Blues, natural rivals. Patrick McCoy, no good. McKinnon. Coach Adil Saibzada is going to get teed up. Technical foul on Coach Saibzada. That was a gimme. That doesn't help your team. Does not help your team one bit when you're up 4, trying to maintain momentum on your side.
Need composure in these situations.
But I guess ball don't lie. Would you have picked Daves to take that free throw? Do you have a choice?
I don't think I would. I think I would take McKinnon. I'm going Raheem. Raheem or McKinnon, yeah.
So this is just day 2. Gym's pretty full. Looking pretty good out there. Notre Dame Hounds in attendance. LBA in attendance. Chad Vincent also in attendance with the steal. Trying to finish. Masters pull up. No good.
Tough shot. Ball, hand right in the face.
Look at, ooh, that's a travel. That's a travel. That's a foul.
I thought he went out with a pump fake. I didn't see the travel part.
No. Looking at the feet. All right.
You've been doing some officiating or something?
I don't know.
In your spare time? Well, then again, there's no spare time for the commissioner of the MPA.
Oh, is that official now?
Of course it is. It's been official. Nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you. It's the blue colorway, the Detroit Pistons colorway of my Air Force Ones. I jokingly said that have taken more pictures over these 2 days than I did at my wedding. Not a fan of the camera.
With
but
the All-Stars.
Yeah, to do it for these kids, to be able to kind of shake the hands after watching them all season long is actually an honor. Especially since many of them are moving on. Almost through our 2 All-Star team selection so far. You'll see all those eventually on the social medias, as they say. Although I was told today that Snapchat doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it's losing its luster.
Okay. I'm going to guess that has something to do with a Kardashian.
Nah, more Instagram just kicking ass.
Oh, Marcus Masters having himself an Instagram moment. Our camera crew checking the cameras to see if they got that swat. TBA going to the line in the bonus. This is not the way Kevin Jeffers wanted to spend the final 5 minutes of the first half with his team in the bonus. Stuck 7. Isaiah Adebaboye gets it back. Matthew Daves. Ooh, I think he got away with a foul there. 3 on the shot clock. Raheem Sullivan has to launch. He's short. McCoy. Oh, saved by the Blues. Sullivan pushing it back the other way. He sees Daves. Gets it to him on the shovel pass. Could have been an and one. Back down 5 as DeAndre Reed is about to check back into the game.
Raheem Sullivan makes sure that his guys are well fed.
He's a great host, that Raheem Sullivan. And that's tonight. Marcus Masters, much like yesterday at the beginning of the game, he has come to play to start this one off. Raheem Sullivan is the motor of this Central Tech Blues squad.
What are you supposed to do?
The Blues have just been chipping away, doing what they do. Golizade inbounds to Marcus Masters. Golizade and Masters going back and forth to beat this press.
And Masters has done a really good job of starting the break and getting in the holes and penetration, finding gaps in the defense here in Central Tech.
.320 to go here. This is exactly the first half I expected from these two teams. TBA using their size and length to their advantage. Central Tech just trying to figure it out. But wait till you see the Kevin halftime adjustments Jeffers coaching ability. What happens in that locker room must be magical, because we've seen it time and time again. Kanku, kick out Sullivan, nice jab step. Ooh, floater swatted back by Chad Vincent. Again, that length of TBA. Ooh, that's a travel. Man, Raheem Sullivan is so smart.
So smart.
But it's like he obviously uses the speed, but it's the intelligence of he can tell where you're going before you know where you're going.
Oh, he set him up. He set him up on that one, no doubt.
And Masters didn't argue that call. He knew right away that he had traveled.
Quick!
That 2-3 zone with all that length. Oh, Sullivan, just, nice little look away dish. Leading to a good shot, didn't result in points. Issa, D'd up by Reed. Sullivan pushing the other way. Finds Reed.
You know what I love about Sullivan's game is that every dribble that he uses is calculated. He doesn't use more than he needs to, and he knows when to push the ball ahead. He leads guys into scoring situations. So his lead pass is always 2 steps away from the basket, just the same as on that possession to DeAndre.
Supreme confidence in your free throw shooter that you're going to use that time to chat. Not get anybody in there to rebound. Reed hits it. Down 4. Look at this D. This is Central Tech Blues basketball. And I really like the official there too. The official gets in, the power of touch, right? He's not aggressive the way he grabs them, just kind of holds them both.
Yep.
Guys, it's over. It's like an MMA ref, right? It's the end of the round. Get off.
Now, I'll comment again on the officiating here. It's been outstanding. The Peel organization has been tremendous.
Marcus Masters is showing us what he can do from that point guard position. Very impressed with the composure he's shown in really what would be the biggest game of his high school career.
That's right.
He wasn't a part of the NPA last year. Wasn't a part of TBA last year.
And as I mentioned, he has interest from Niagara and Santa Clara, a 2019 point guard. Now, if size isn't something that he gains, he needs to continue to work on his deficiencies, and most of it's mental, I would say, because from a skill standpoint, he can shoot the heck out of it, and then he can penetrate and dish and do all the in-between for his squad. It's really just coming into games and staying consistent, staying aggressive, staying assertive.
Body language, too.
Maybe needs to become also a better vocal leader.
But I wonder how much this year is going to help him going forward, because this was like a college team, as in, and I mean that, or a college team situation, as in, like he came in as a freshman point guard with a team that was already put together, and he had to try to find his way.
True.
With this squad that had been together for years and had to try to fit in and find out what he needed to do to make this team better. Not an easy job.
There he is again. Almost got a tough one to go.
Man, Tariq Issa has been, he could have 15 points at this point. Just has not been able to convert close to the rim.
Right, he was a champ, man. He's, whoever gets him at the JUCO level is going to be extremely happy with him.
Obviously, head coach Kevin Jeffers is happy to have a healthy Raheem Sullivan at Nationals, but I think all of us in general are happy to have the healthy Raheem Sullivan for Nationals. I don't think it would be fair to have a Nationals with an injured Raheem Sullivan.
Yep.
He's that special of a player to this league and to his team. Valentino up in the shorts of Sullivan. Oh, big time shot. Naz Roberts entering the scoring column this afternoon in the most opportune way, jumper while getting hacked. Lead was as high as 10 right now. It's down, ooh, hoping for some timing there. It's down to 2, but no, it's down to 3.
Got about 3 possessions left here in this quarter before we head into halftime.
Dave's got beat. But in true Central Tech fashion, his teammate picked him up. Jaron Jones stepped in to draw the charge.
And both officials getting the same call on that one.
45 seconds to go. The Blues stuck 3. It's been a big second quarter for them. Ooh, risky pass, pays off. Ooh, Reed. Call for the travel.
Go to the ball.
Some nice defense there for Kyle Valentino. Specialist for this team, a 3-and-D guy. Can go a whole game without saying the name Kyle Valentino, and other times he comes in, hits 3 big threes, and takes a charge. Masters has Jaron Jones all over him.
And Jaron Jones got a lot of length to defend the quicker Masters.
Valentino, offensive rebound. Oh, sent back.
No way. No way. That was excellent D from Naz.
They heard you. They heard you appreciating the officiating to this point. DeAndre Reed, the trailer, got that in rhythm but couldn't finish it.
Way to keep it alive. Way to keep it under control. Marcus Masters just bodying through contact.
Masters at the line looking to push this lead. TBA up 5. Raheem Sullivan almost beats the buzzer. 6-point lead for TBA as they hit the locker room. Second half action. Battle of 2 versus 7. 7 has the lead at the break. Stay with us. Everybody on their feet as Canada Top Flight Academy are the first high school aged national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
We know that it's only going to get harder, especially, everybody's going to be getting better teams, and that it just puts a target on our back. So we know we're going to have to push harder, and every game is going to be a tough game.
This year, we're trying to win it for sure. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play and compete because these guys want it.
It's either kill or be killed, on the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Do we play with a chip? We make it so. It's who we are.
If you're going to put it all on the line every night, then you can come play on Central Tech.
Something about TBA is everyone is together, this family-like vibe. There's no questions about it. We have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure. I see that.
Well, Kitchener, we're not really known as a basketball city. Having that underdog mentality is just giving us extra motivation.
Hamilton's really, everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Going to nationals and show people that we're not finishing last, we're coming for the championship.
We have Core, I think he's the best big in the league. And then we have the best shooter in the league, Okai. And then we have Josh, I think he's the best low post player in the league. I think when we hit our stride, no one's gonna be able to stop us.
Basketball is so global now. Everyone plays, everyone has a passion for it, everyone sees it. And these kids come from all around the world, including British Columbia. 25 years ago, I never would have believed it, but what a difference today.
The East Coast gets overlooked a lot, so I'm looking forward to putting Nova Scotia on the map.
No, Maritimes, we're gritty. The ball on the floor, we're gonna be the first on the ground to get it for sure.
People ask me about Montreal, what's special about Montreal? And I say, it's the way that people integrate all together. So this team represents a little bit of that.
People always are kind of talking down, you know, to the Prairies, but we have the ballers out there.
Back in Saskatchewan, we work hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here, for venues like this, we go to war.
He's mic'd up. He doesn't say anything.
No, don't do the Steven one. Don't do the Steven one. Don't do that. Don't do that. I actually talk.
You don't talk.
Yes, I do.
You're gonna fake talk.
Yesterday I was talking the whole game. My name's Raheem Saad and I'm lighting up for North Pole Hoops. Check it, man. Oh, get him! Get him! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Watch it, bro.
Is that a compression sleeve?
Pardon me?
Can I lift the short? So it's a legging, right?
Yeah.
It has to be above the knee. It's supposed to be inside the shorts too. Above the knee. Not above the knee, they come off. They're tight. Above the knee.
You can't play like this. Shout out MPH, cameraman right there, you see me. Hey, get this jelly, get this jelly, get this jelly! Jelly! Do your dad, do your dad, do your dad. Hey, you ugly. Do your daddy, son, yeah. Let's go, boy. That's a dime. That's a dime. That's a dime. Oh, get in there, boy. Get in there, boy. Michigan, Michigan, Michigan. Woo!
Hey, rebound.
Oh, that's out. That's out. All right, good call, ref. Dime. Dime. Let's go, boy. Hey, man, get the ball, get the rebound and run. Now I'm coming in, I'm going in. That's a hit, boy. LA.
Easing up on this end. What he's doing? Better, yeah?
You have 30? Hey! Matt was there, though. Matt was there. No way, Matt, I got you. Oh, yeah, that's a dime. Oh, yeah, boy! Give me that. Hey, man, shout out Saga, East and West. Hey, no. These are red bottoms. These are blood shoes.
So beat him up on 3.
1, 2, 3, beat him up.
Shot.
Oh my God. I won, man. Oh, give me that. Hey!
Good work.
You should have. You can't be saying that. Gotta keep it rated R. Rated for everyone.
Speak English, bro. Speak English, bro.
Hey! Hey! Spin cycle! Get him, Craig!
That was in your back. Yo, Craig, this is the microphone.
The mic, bro!
That's a robot. That's a robot.
Hey, man, that's a nice dub in the books. You really do this, man. Am I off or am I still on? Oh, am I still? I'm still on.
Right down the lane with the slam. Sammy Hunter. There's Daves.
That's a dive. That's a dive.
Showtime from the Filipino Wrecking Machine. And if you want to put together a Matthew Daves highlight reel, oh, look out, your boy, Elijah Fisher. Two-handed slam!
Two out of Calgary.
Ooh, no-look pass! Big-time finish! Cole Newkirk. Oh, so if you turn it over like that, it doesn't matter. Number 21, Nas Robert.
You were definitely put things into perspective for him.
You want to talk about perspective.
My assist, give me that assist. Oh, come on. Bang out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I won.
Joshawn Henry is a man. Raheem Sullivan has the ball in his hand. 2 on the clock, gets into the lane. Floater game! Floater game! Floater game! Raheem Sullivan wins the floater game! And this game is over! Looking to beat the buzzer. Stick back jab, Jacoby Neath.
Hey! Let's go, man. Good pick, boy.
Transition, Shaheem Malcolm. Oh, someone checked that ball for a bruise. With the steal. Blowing past everybody, AJ Lawson.
Let's go, bro.
In transition, throwing it down. Off the backboard, Joshawn Henry. Shaheem Malcolm letting everybody know the Riverhawks have taken flight. Right down the lane with the slam. Halftime adjustments is the name of the game. Let's see what was made in the locker rooms of these two teams. TBA with a 6-point lead as we begin the third quarter. Isaiah Adebaboye, D'ing out Marcus Masters. He's the guy that got to stop. He had himself a first half. Matthew Daves pushing it back the other way, finds Reed. Passes it just a little behind him. Reed there for the tip-in. You know, we talk a lot about Raheem Sullivan, but DeAndre Reed with his height and length is really a difference maker against this TBA squad. This is Blues basketball. End to end, Raheem Sullivan.
What a gem.
47 seconds in. 4 points going to the line for a three-point play.
This is crazy. I'm sitting here getting emails about Raheem Sullivan as Raheem Sullivan gets a bucket. North Ark Community College, the latest to inquire about Raheem. As you mentioned earlier, Raheem will be headed down the JUCO route.
Misses the and one opportunity. Patrick Emilian back the other way. He has the answer. Sullivan gets cut off. TBA now. Yeah. Good call by the refs.
Sweep and go! Not attack the middle, sweep! Quick, quick, quick!
Adebaboye saves it. Sullivan driving, kick. Jaron Jones from downtown.
Everything starts with Sully. The defense, the penetration to the dish. Everything starts with this kid, man.
Masters to Tariq Issa. Sullivan on him. Into the corner, Chad Vincent, big time shot. That was a long two, by the way. We were just confirming it over here. Reed comes down with the rebound. Issa sends it away. Golazade. Vincent to Golazade. Takes it to the baseline. Emilian in the corner. Vincent. Huge offensive rebound. Basket and the bump. Chad Vincent, the X factor for this TBA squad. Oh, can't get it, but they miss the box out. Offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Reed now pushing it back the other way. Look at the big man. He can run the floor with the best of them. He's a senior who does not want to go home today.
And with both him and Raheem, not established.
Over and back.
One thing I love about Raheem and DeAndre is off of a defensive board, they go right down the middle. The fastest way to get from one side to the other is legitimately right down the middle. They don't take angles.
Jones, no good. Getting after it on the glass. Emilian has it stripped away. No call. Ooh. Vincent inbounding here. 3-point lead for the Toronto Basketball Academy. Ooh, Jones had a mind to try to step in for that steal. Instead, he cuts off Golazade, who whips it out to Emilian to the baseline, cut off. Vincent.
The next step in Emilian's evolution is keeping that dribble alive, picking up the dribble way too early.
Masters, no. Raheem Sullivan, all kinds of speed. Oh, one of the few times that he did not finish in transition, has such good English on the ball on a regular basis.
And they are not slowing down.
No, Dave's the trailer. And there he is, DeAndre Reed the trailer to the trailer.
Nobody can play at this speed with Central Tech. If you try to answer back with this type of game, it's going to hurt you in the end. They recover well, they help side well, and they push.
Emilian, big time shot from the first team all-star of the NPA, Patrick Emilian. Daves back to Sullivan. Ooh, Taragisa gets after it. Adebaboye. Reed has got to beat the clock. Wow. No resistance on that finish. Set C-Tech down 2. Vincent can't get it. Reed getting after it on the ground. Issa. Big time shot considering he didn't have anything going earlier.
In a 5-point game, and TVA been able to hold on to the lead halfway through the third quarter.
Reed gets mauled. Late whistle. He's asking his bench to get on up. The Blues stuck 5 right now. We're at that point where you don't want to be throwing away points at the line. You never do, but right now. Still down 5 midway through the third. Hits the second. Blues putting out that press. Fall back. Masters getting into the paint. Reed reached in.
What's up, please? What's up?
Rashawn Chambers checking in for Reed.
He's off! Find a new JJ! Hey, coming out! JJ, coming out! Hey, fight through this!
Rashawn Chambers, who's been quiet, he's got the assignment of defending the big man. He's just got to look to seal, make sure no one goes over his back.
Sullivan, rebound, Adebaboye in transition. A little hop, skip, and a jump through the lane. Down 2. I was just thinking, like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. I don't feel the bad blood intensity that I expected.
No, it's been pretty intense, Majay. How much more do you want it?
On cue, Coe with the basket and the bump. But just as I was thinking that, I saw Masters and Sullivan just a little bit of a shove. Just because I know this TBA squad doesn't back down from anyone, but I also know Central Tech squad, I mean, are really a band of brothers.
Oh, yeah.
So I expect something's going to occur in the remainder of this game that is really going to make it jump off, as the kids say. Leads back up to 5. Central Tech has trailed this entire game as the number 2 seed, taking on number 7. Oh, Tariq Issa. Ooh, that is an outstanding defensive play by Raheem Sullivan.
We're getting
Jeffers wants to talk it over. 5-point lead for TBA. Stay with us. Things are just getting started.
The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th. Email info@northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired. The National Preparatory.
Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Throws up an alley-oop! All elbow! Williams!
Are you a leader? Or an elite role player?
We're back live. Raheem Sullivan into the corner. Yeah. Foul called. Kanku drew it. Shooting three. Doesn't have the same feel. You have a chance. Instagram stories. I think it's a new social media platform. I've never heard about it. Check out northpolehoops.com. Putting in work here today. It's interesting that Calvin Coe argued the call on the three-point attempt, but then went up to Kanku right now and said, you know, you all right, you good.
Former teammate.
Good point. But it's just funny.
Which side are you on, Coe?
I think it's funny that he argued the call, but then made sure he was all right for tripping him up. It was obviously inadvertent. Fly-by corner foul. He hit 2 of 3, so the lead's still at 3 again. Central Tech has not led at any point in this game since the opening minutes. Vincent has it picked off. Adebaboye has 2 with him. Yeah, Rashawn Chambers wants to give it back to his main man. Kanku not even close. Daves goes back up with it. Basket in the bump. This is big time right now for the Blues. These hoops, while getting harmed, are doing an awful lot for the momentum of this game. I want to say Kamusta Kayo to all of our friends back home in the Philippines watching Matthew Daves.
What did you just say?
Kamusta Kayo.
And then what does that mean?
How are you?
How are you? Musta Kayo.
Kamusta Kayo.
Kamusta Kayo.
There you go.
Gotcha.
I believe it's actually more of a Kamusta Kayo, but it just comes out naturally for me, so I'm just going to go with that.
Your wife's Filipino, right?
Correct.
Ah, gotcha. That's how you know that.
I make a smashing adobo. My Nalaga is also strong. My Machado game also not bad. We're tied at 61. And that is the Central Tech traveling fan section getting loud in here. We're at Sheridan College in Brampton for the National Championship Tournament, and that is Marcus Masters going to work on Isaiah Adebaboye. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
And nobody's saying anything about Marcus. Nobody's trying to chirp Marcus Masters by, him trying to take it by himself, because he has had a lot of success both from the line and at the rim.
the most focused I've seen him in a game. Not saying he's been unfocused at other times, just he has that mind game, that the hungry eyes.
Yes, he does.
Today.
Yes, he does. Completely locked in. And usually when I'm doing scouting reports, that's a big part of it actually, is I watch for body language, I watch for the hunger in the guy's eyes. A lot of players play very wide-eyed. Those are the ones that tend, like look at Matthew Daves right now, completely locked in, focused.
And he got an easy 2 off an inbounds play where TBA just fell asleep. Got completely sealed off. Easy 2. Issa working on Craig Strangways, who's in for the first time today. Ooh. Tarek Issa showing that game. Back up 2. Into the corner. Big time shot. That's that guy, Khalid Ismail. He only makes big shots.
Man, he has come so clutch for these guys in so many different games.
Ooh.
Big rebound by Daves.
This is the time where you have to play what you're capable of. Big time moment of the game. Golazade to Emilian, you know he's taking that shot. Short, oh, they did not block out. That's a charge.
And Strangway's got to be careful, man. He was supposed to block out on that play.
I know.
If Emilian scored, that would have been on him.
I just wonder how much, and he's coming back off the floor. I just wonder how much, we hadn't seen him yet today. Jeffers, head coach Kevin Jeffers, calmly just said to him, defend, box out and rebound. Didn't get on him, didn't scream at him. Ishmael. Kanku. Oh, this is not a good spot for him. Stepped out of bounds. C-Tech has their first lead of the game.
And in those situations, as soon as the trap starts to collide, that is when you want to immediately go over to your man. You can't ask for it from the top of the key and allow him to be trapped.
1:45 to go in the third quarter. Golazade gets it sent back by Chambers, saves it, Issa. Oh, Marcus Masters.
It's his game.
What a time to have a game like this. Two-point lead for TBA. Goes back and forth. Oh, Matthew Daves skying, inviting contact, but no call. Masters to Golazade. Oh, Daves almost came up with it. Issa, no. Got inadvertent elbow. Take a quick break, make sure our player's okay.
NPH National Showcase Circuit. From the grassroots level to the pros, a system has been developed through the National Showcase Circuit. North Pole Hoops hosts 3-day camps in Canada's major basketball markets that focus on exposure, skill development, and character development. Top performers go on to receive athletic scholarships in Canada.
Thought we were going to have to send Naz Roberts over to Health Institute training corner, but he was okay, shook it off. We're back to live game action. Ishmael, no good. Masters pushing it back the other way. Ko. Issa. A lot of movement before the shot on Issa. C-Tech took a 1-point lead, but it was short-lived as TBA jumps back up 4, but TBA is now in the bonus, sending the Blues to the line. I was just thinking, you know, free throws are really starting to hurt them, and I just taking a look on Coach Kevin Jeffers' face. I think he feels the same way.
Still a whole quarter to go here, and it's been about a 4-point game the entire time, and that's
big rebound from
two big
Daves.
misses.
Vincent. That's twice on both sides.
That's off the shorts of Coe.
Twice on both sides. Players jumping before the pass and really came back to bite them.
It's win and go on. No other games played after this. Two more games to go this evening. Make sure you stay with us. Catch the rest of the action. That 8 o'clock game. Oh boy. GTA Prep taking on Crestwood.
Two-point lead under 10 seconds to go. The Blues putting on a press here. They don't want to give up any more points. Also don't want to pick up a foul. 2 seconds to go. Masters, good D.
No
better
way.
shot. Marcus Masters beats the third quarter buzzer. 4-point lead heading into the fourth. Tell your friends to tune in to NorthPoleHoops.com. We got a game.
Everybody on their feet as Canada, Top Flight Academy, are the first high school aged national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
We know that it's only going to get harder, especially, you know, everybody's going to be getting better teams, and that it just puts a target on our back. So we know we're going to have to push harder, and every game is going to be a tough game.
This year, we're trying to win it for sure. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
You know, we're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play, compete, because these guys want it.
Either kill or be killed, you know. On the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not gonna succeed or you're not gonna do well in the sport.
Do we play with a chip? We make it so. It's who we are.
If you're gonna put it all on the line every night, then you can come play on Central Tech.
Something about TBA is everyone is together, this family-like vibe. There's no questions about it. We have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure. I don't see that.
Well, Kitchener, we're not really known as a basketball city. Having that underdog mentality is just giving us extra motivation.
Hamilton's really, everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Going to nationals and show people that.
Taking a look at Marcus Masters, number 10, center of your screen. He's put up a 30-piece through 3 quarters.
Wow.
And his team's up 4. This is a player coming into this season that my color analyst, Elias Sabate, said this point guard can be special.
Well, we've seen him on the showcase circuit and what he's done, and I've done some shooting drills with him. I've seen him firsthand go, 75, 76, 77 of 100 from 3. Man, he just gets it done. His shooting ability, special.
Well, we got a 2-point game. Tariq Ahmad is the man who's going to be asked to slow down Marcus Masters. Sitting at 30 points in the game. Taking it right at the rim. Floater game not to happen now. Back the other way. Ishmael taking it at Coe. Kick out. Oh, wide open.
Great feed. Great feed.
Eugene Kanku.
And I'm going to let you celebrate Eugene Kanku there, but I want to make sure that we illustrate where that started with Ishmael again. He's been a part of some big plays here. Whether it's on the defensive end, whether it's setting up the play, getting the assist.
Wide open, Patrick Emilian airs it out.
I think we're going to get a pretty quick timeout from the TBA side if this continues. I know I've said it before, but this is Central Tech Blues basketball. This is what they do.
They like to muck it up.
I concur. Central Tech back up 1, equaling their largest lead of this game. Opening minutes of the fourth quarter. Jason Tom here alongside Elias Sabate. Khalid Ishmael. Onto the wing. Ooh, tough turnover right there. The number 2 seed, Central Tech Blues, matching up against their crosstown rivals, the Toronto Basketball Academy. 2 versus 7 in the national championship tournament seeding. From range, Emilian, count it.
Didn't get the last one, but he does not get deterred.
TBA back up 2. It's going to be back and forth this entire quarter.
Ishmael from deep.
Kanku basket in the bump. This is what makes Central Tech so dangerous is, you know, you can't just cut off one guy. So many players on this team and can get it at you different ways.
Yep.
Can hit it from range, can take it in and finish through contact. Multiple players can, you know, set the table for their teammates.
And that's why it's great to be a specialist in one thing, but the guys that are also, they're special in one thing, but then they add versatility as the years go by. Their value on the team raises every year.
Look at the battle. This game means everything to these two teams. Matthew Daves has been an impact player today. Central Tech up 2. Issa working on Chambers. Vincent. Back to Issa. Corner 3. That's a shot you would allow him to have. Back the other way. Dave's the trailer. They lose it, but he gets it back. Can't slam it home.
Dave's wanted to crush that one and just rimmed back out.
What a nightmare result from that.
You gotta continue to attack aggressively though, just like that. Look to smash everything down.
But I mean, a 2-on-1, fumbled away, get it back, elevate to dunk, and it just bounces out. Like, for everything that's went on today, with the Blues being up 2, they really have had nothing go their way.
No. 7 minutes to go, a lot of time to really clean up for Central Tech.
Oh,
great move.
Putting him on skates. Go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a sweet move right there.
Chad Vincent, we called him the X Factor off the bench for this squad. Started today with Demba Timbo not in the starting 5. Really not needing a 7-footer in this matchup. Vincent gets TBA back into the lead. Sorry, tied at 77. McCoy with the steal. Gets it back. End-to-end action, is that what you're looking for? We got it. What a huge shot from Tarek Ahmad. C-Tech back up a point. McCoy loses it.
And that's the voice of Raheem Sullivan, the captain here to my right, waiting to check back into the game.
Wait, Raheem Sullivan hasn't been on the floor during this?
Yes. and they're still managing. Oh man, he's about to turn it up. The speed of Raheem Sullivan checking back into the game.
The Blues. Naz Roberts there just collapsed in the corner and went out of bounds. Just out of my sight line. There's been a number of uncharacteristic plays from the Blues resulting in turnovers. Jaden Dorman getting his first minutes of the game. Picking up a foul.
Leave the inbound to Raheem. Double there. Double there.
Ooh, foul called well after the basket was made.
Are you serious? At this time, are you serious? Hey, pick it up! Pick it up now, let's go!
.5:46 to go.
First we're seeing of Raheem in like about 6-7 minutes.
Rebound, Chad Vincent said, give me that. TBA up 2. Masters, 30 points through 3 quarters, has been silent in the 4th thus far. Battling for the ball. Raheem Sullivan. Masters called for the foul.
I don't know how he's debating that one. He was up in the air with him, made contact, Raheem did. He's going to the line here for 2, try to tie it up with 5 minutes to go.
Checking in, Rashawn Chambers. Jaden Dorman came in, just kind of a bit of a stopgap for the Blues. Heads back to the bench. The Blues end up losing this game. I think they'll look to one thing: missed free throws.
They've missed at least 12 at this point.
And that was the undoing for TBA last year.
Right.
At Nationals.
Yes, yes. I think they had missed 16 in that game, TBA did.
There's Masters. Ever since they put Tarek Hamad on him in the 4th here. Pull up. Marcus Masters is having himself a game.
Ridiculous. 30 to start the 4th. To start the 4th.
33 now.
Oh, hadn't he scored another basket?
No.
Okay, 33 it is.
There's Raheem Sullivan. No answer. Masters comes down with it. Oh, there comes Sullivan flashing at him. Valentino, that's a long 2. That's a foul.
Now it's getting a little scrappy.
That was what
this is the intensity you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't want it to get nasty. I was just waiting for something like that to occur. The officials are getting together.
There you go, timer. There you go.
Sullivan inbounding. Reed gives it back to him. 4-point lead for TBA. They've led pretty much the entire game. C-Tech has only found themselves with a slim lead at a couple of points. Running out of time, 5 on the clock. Tough move. Sullivan gets it back.
Rashawn Chambers able to get his hands on it, get it loose for a second.
Reed. Sullivan can't get it to go. Chambers all over the ball right now. Vincent hits the floor. Keeps it back TBA's way.
I feel like I'm watching like NCAA March Madness right now.
This is big. Reed D'ing up Masters. No. Reed leaks out, almost loses it. That's a foul on Patrick Emilian or Marcus Masters. Emilian got it. Reed hits the first. Patrick Emilian fouls out of the game.
20 seconds timeout. Starting now.
That's a big piece for them to go missing. TBA loses Patrick Emilian, and Patrick has had himself an extraordinary second half of the season. Last night picked up another offer from Central Michigan. Now holds offers from Central Michigan, Kent State, Canisius, and Siena. That's the end of his high school career.
Big if, as TBA holds on to a 3-point lead. I know Emilian is hoping that is not the case. Would not like to see it go out like that. Ooh, I thought he short-armed it. 3:11 left, a ton of time. TBA with the timeout and talk it over without Emilian on the floor. Changes things strategically. Let's take a look at that bracket one more time, get everybody up to date on what we have ahead of us. Looking left to right, Notre Dame has advanced to play that 9 p.m. game tomorrow. They will await the winner of our 8 p.m. game tonight between GTA Prep and Crestwood. Right now you are watching TBA and Central Tech. The game hanging in the balance. And next on our docket, the 6 p.m. start should probably be closer to 6:10, CTA versus LBA. Defending champs versus the London Basketball Academy. That is actually a rematch of last year's national championship final. Right now you're looking at Marcus Masters sitting on a double-triple. Just call it 33 points.
That's the man right there.
Take a picture. 33 in the game. You figure he will factor in to the decision of this game one way or another. Masters with the ball right now. Just thinking, haven't seen a shot from McCoy for a while. TBA may want to be careful, as you see the fans in the background right there. DeAndre Reed at the line. Just TBA may want to just tread lightly. This Central Tech squad is, when you try to get under their skin a little bit, that's really when they show what they're about. Reed rolls it in the senior is not about to take the responsibility of seeing his team come out in the losing end of this one due to missed free throws. Got them both. We are tied at 85 with less than 3 minutes to go. Full court press on by the Blues. Marcus Masters, your star of this game, sitting on 33 points, being D'd up by Tariq Ahmad.
And you could trust him with
Isaiah Adebaboye.
You could trust Masters with the ball in his hand. He's not going to turn that thing over. Not at this time.
He's getting cut off. Adebaboye, the defensive specialist that is #1 for the Blues. 3. Tariq Issa with just a massive shot. One of the seniors who last year was crushed by that loss. He was stuck on the sidelines watching his team lose at Nationals. Have fueled him all summer long, and he has an opportunity now to keep his team in it. Reed fouled. In the bonus, Reed back to the line. Chad Vincent fouls out. Things getting heated on the sidelines. Chad Vincent fouled out. Started this game, had a huge impact for TBA. One-point game. TBA up 1. Just over 2 minutes left. They've lost 2 of their starters due to fouling out. Marcus Masters still on the floor. Amir Golizade, no good. Calvin Coe knocks it out. Issa corrals it. McCoy back to Masters. This has been their money man today. Oh, stops on a dime, pulls up, no good. Raheem Sullivan, the first team NPA All-Star, end to end. Wow. Drops the 2, he's jacked up, Raheem Sullivan.
Way to protect himself on the extension to create space and get the finish.
Chad Vincent out, Central Tech up 1.
What a game, what a quarterfinal.
Masters no good. Brought down the Central Tech Blues. As you go left to right, you're gonna see their fan base in the middle of the court. They are jacked up, making this a home game for the Blues. Reed. Nice pass back to Reed. Big time basket from the senior. Timeout on the floor. The Central Tech Blues up 3. We're gonna stay with it. 1:06 left. The game is still very much hanging in the balance, and that's what the coaching staff of the Blues want them to understand. There's still a lot more to go. What an unbelievable game we've been treated to, our second quarterfinal. We've already seen the Notre Dame Hounds advance, beating the #9 seeded RNS Riverhawks. Upset beasts in the first round. Hung with the Hounds through 2.5 quarters. The Blues seeded #2. Many thought should have been the #1 seed. They trailed the majority of this game against the Toronto Basketball Academy. 1:06 left, they're now up 3. TBA without 2 of their starters due to foul trouble, both Chad Vincent and Patrick Emilian. Two players that may have seen their high school career come to an end if their team
ends up losing this game.
You can't lose him like that again.
You hear the voice of head coach Kevin Jeffers talking to Isaiah Adebaboye, saying you cannot lose your man, and his man is Marcus Masters. 30-plus points in this game for Masters. Big time possession right now. Mapoy teed up by Raheem Sullivan. Ooh, looked like it could have been clean.
That is not the type of foul you want to commit. You don't even want to put yourself in that risky situation.
That puts him in the bonus. Mapoy shakes off the noise of the Blues traveling fan base.
And if he makes this one, it'll be a 1-point game with 1 minute.
It's them both. It's a 1-point game. That's all either team could ask for coming into this quarterfinal.
Wow, what a quarterfinal.
Sullivan shakes off the body. Ooh, picked up his dribble to try to pass. That's one of those mistakes you don't want to make.
That could cost you, man. He should have held on to it for a little bit longer or reset it.
TBA has plenty of options on the floor right now. That's one of them right there. Tariq Issa getting teed up by Daves. Calvin Coe wide open, no good. Adebaboye comes down with it. Sullivan has
They got
Reed.
numbers. They got numbers, Jay.
And he gets it to go. Timeout called. We're not leaving. We're taking a look at the Central Tech traveling fan base across the way. Taking a look, 2 buses came in across the city, across the 401 to Sheridan College here in Brampton. Taking a look at them. They've really powered their team through. What an unbelievable quarterfinal matchup. I guess exactly what we expected when it comes to. And there you take a look at LBA and CTA. LBA and CTA. And then, of course, the Central Tech Blues currently holding a 3-point lead. Still a ton of time left on the clock, folks. 31 seconds. So much can happen in just 31 seconds. Again, TBA has 2 of their starters fouled out, but they still have Marcus Masters on the floor. Marcus Masters has been huge. And there you see, once again, making this into a home game for the Blues. One of the best fan bases in the NPA. "31 seconds, 3-point lead, Masters. Adebaboye on it, step back, Masters.
Whoa!
Tie game!
Marcus Masters!
We're tied at 93.
This guy's taking over.
Sullivan. Adebaboye, back to Sullivan. Adebaboye, Reed. Foul called.
There was some hands there.
Absolutely.
There was some hands there.
Marcus Masters having the game of his life right now.
30 points in 3 quarters, and he's somewhere near 40 points now.
A step back, cold-blooded 3 to tie it at 93.
Ice in his veins, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is why Marcus Masters was brought onto this team.
And his facial expression did not change at any point in the game.
Ice grill.
He has no more, right? He has no more. He's out. What? No more timeouts.
TBA talking it over. Out of timeouts. Tied at 93. DeAndre Reed, who has been locked in from the line. Ooh.
who got the roll. DeAndre Reed, the senior's been so clutch from the line in the late fourth quarter. 14.5 seconds left. You know who's going to be getting the ball in their hands for TBA, make or miss.
Let me guess, Marcus Masters.
2-point lead. Full court
Central
press.
Tech looking to deny everything here.
Coe handing off to Masters. Here comes a trap. Gets away from it.
3 to win it, 2 to tie.
Behind everybody. Oh, Adababoye gets a hand in. Golazade was open down low. 3.7. TBA down 2. 3.7 on the clock. Marcus Masters has been that man for TBA today. Take it away. What an unbelievable game. What an unbelievable quarterfinal game. The Central Tech Blues pull out an absolute nail-biter. 95-93 your final. What else could you want from the National Preparatory Association?
Unbelievable game, great quarterfinal.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We got 2 more, stay with us. We'll be back, tip-off in 15 minutes, game 3.